What's up guys, TheJordude here, back again with another Legends of Runeterra video. This is going to be the last video using the Spider Aggro deck that Astrogation made. After this, I'm going to probably move on to like the no champion elusive deck that I've been playing. But if you guys know of a deck that's good to climb with, or is there a particular deck that you want me to play that's like actually pretty good, then make sure you comment down below and I'll look over some ideas and decide which deck to feature next. But yeah, so enjoy the last few games with the Spider Aggro deck. Again, I do recommend playing this deck if you want to climb the ladder with, and it's a pretty easy deck to build, not too expensive. It has 6 champions, but there's no epics in it at least. Yeah, and if you want to get the deck link, you could go check out my website, TheJordude.com, and you could get it from there. And yeah, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you enjoyed it. And yeah, see you guys next time. Peace. Bro, you're noxious. I feel like I haven't seen this combination of classes before. Like, how would they synergize with each other? I kind of like this hand. I think I could keep this whole hand. Yeah, I'm really not sure what to expect here. He had Darius, so it's like he has some aggro stuff, but
where's my axe? I
guess it's aggro. It's aggro with I feel like his only failure cards is like Braum and Tryndamere. Tryndamere because it has the overwhelm. Braum is just because he has so many can't block units that he needs a block unit. Play the Elise here first.
I know what lurks in the shadows.
Because he can't block here, I can attack with Elise. I don't think I don't know if we want to play the Arcanine Horror here first, actually. Because 3 costs, he could definitely have a unit that's 3 attack. Yeah, I just want this Elise to go off because I want the spiraling. Or even for damage as well. We could have also just played the Brothers Bond here. I guess he didn't give us time to. The timing. Should be able to set up the evolve at least next turn, which doesn't actually matter too much because these units can't block. He's got a spell here. Culling Strike. Actually the Culling Strike, I could deny it with the Brothers Bond. And I'm just going to block with my Spiderling, so I don't take so much damage. I don't need to block this, I think. I could set Crowd's favorite, but I'm gonna set my spiders. I could also like save the Frenzy Skater for next turn, but I think I want to just play it now and then play the Crowd Favor on my next turn and just swing. And that should be like so much damage for him. We don't have enough mana for Brothers Bond, unfortunately, but I think it's fun. I should get Marker Vials too, so I could kill these technically. But we might just have lethal on the board. Cake. These all have Fearsome, so he can't block here. But this is pushing 1 damage. But this is healing him for 3 with my Overwhelm. So I think I'd actually block there. How much damage is this? 23. So we just block here. And Yeah, and then that's just lethal if he doesn't have an answer. He can't have an answer, oh my god. What a roll. That's probably the fastest game I've ever played. Okay, the mirror match. Where's Bond we don't really need? Considering the Frenzy Skidder. But it's not. Frenzy Skidder is good, but it might actually be good because we can play it on 3, which is our attack phase, and we have House Spiders. So maybe that's fine. No 1-drop, unfortunately, but let's press the pet. Let's see. I guess we do play the House Spiders in anticipation of playing Frenzy Skidder on 3. We could go for the Arcanite Horror though and attack with that because this can't block my Arcanite Horror. Plus the buff with my Frenzy Skidder. That's interesting. Now I can't play the Arcanite. I could play the Arcanite Horror after he attacks. Because that unit can't block. So I'm gonna go for the House Spiders. Go and go a bit wider on the board. I'm playing it now because I kind of want him to hook me. Well, also he has to hook the House Spider here. I wasn't just going to attack with the Spiderling, or he's just not attacked at all. Fine either way for me. And here, just play on curve the Frenzy Spider. Frenzy Skidder. This way the House Pet doesn't kill my House. The Precious Pet doesn't kill my House Spider. He could still play something that. Okay.
Did it move?
The question is if I want to let him play a unit that can block. Like, I could go this, and he just blocks here. He gets a spider though. I kind of don't want him to block because he might have like a black spear. So I'm just going to get 3 damage in here. Okay.
Please, I have connections.
I guess he could do that. That's kind of annoying. I'll find 9 Precious Pet. Got a lot of fearsome. I guess after I drop Arcanite Host, then my I could block his fearsomes, but I'm not gonna have much units. He might just attack with these the 2 Precious Pets here. I guess I just dropped his crowd favorite. I don't know if there's no real reason to play the Arcanite Host. Crowd favorite is a 4/4. It gets hooked on. It gets hooked by the Glory Seeker on his next turn, but I guess it's fine.
I salute you.
Sir, I don't fight.
Yeah, at least.
My true beauty is beneath the skin.
He had a lot more cheaper units. Like our hand's really clunky right now. Like really clunky. If I want. Is there any way that the Whirling Death is good this turn? I think it's good next turn. Because he's going to be attacking, I could just use the Whirling Death. Arcanite Host, just drop another crowd favorite. Also get some save 1 spell mana for my next turn. These overwhelms do push a lot. I'm going to attack with both of them too, unless something happens here. If he blocks at least on my 4/4, I'm fine with that trade, I think. Okay, I'm not too sure why he played this right now because he could have just blocked and then just play this to try to get the miss race. Doesn't make too much sense. Attacking with these don't make sense because he could just block and value trade me. I guess he wants to use the race caller to block my crowd favorite. There's no way he. Oh wow, okay, that's interesting. Oh, he got bird spawn. Okay. little bit unfortunate, but at least we trade 2 units for 2 units, so there's no value trades there. I could, if he plays something, I could drop Arcanite Host. Okay, yeah, we have to drop the Arcanite Host here because I need to set Whirling Death. These 2 units wouldn't work well with Whirling Death. This 5-1's going to hook my 5-3, I assume.
You're mine.
Spiderling, Precious Pet. The good thing is like he's out of resources, but I don't think we're quick enough. So kill off the Elise here. Shouldn't have any counter to that. Losing our whole board like that. We don't really have anything good after. We like, what do we play next turn? Darius? Darius isn't great. Just say I play Darius here. He plays a unit. I attack Darius. He doesn't have to block. And then on his next turn, he could be pushing almost lethal. I guess. No, he could play like, if these are 2 units, he could just play 2 units and then I might be dead. My Darius might not be able to block all of it. So maybe I want to play 2 units here. As in the Arcanite. I'll probably try to play Darius on my next turn. On my next attack turn. Oh, he missed the Legion. That's so clutch. Yeah, he had two units here. This can't get traded up by the Myth Wraith, but you could just use the Arcanite Horror. Same as the Arcanite Horror in here. If we attack with both, he would have to use the Arcanite Horror. I mean, either way, I think he'd be losing 1 Wraith Caller, 1 Arcanite Horror. Is it worth it to attack? I think it's the same. Doesn't. I just know he doesn't have a response here. But he's for sure hitting me for 6 damage next turn. It might have been better to attack here because he doesn't have any spells to follow up, and I know that these 2 are getting traded. But I want to be able to take as much. If possible, I want to keep these units alive, or at least one of them, and just take as like the maximum amount of damage if I can without dying. So maybe like 7 damage. Precious Pet. His only draw is a Precious Pet, which is good for us. We can't play Legion Rearguard right now. We have to go for the crowd favorite first.
I stand for nothing.
Because the Legion Rearguard can't block. And I'd be taking extra damage from his extra unit he played. The crowd favorite is good enough that I could block the Arcanite Horror or his Myth Wraith and survive. We might be able to get there because we could set up Darius to evolve on the attack with the Might. It might be enough damage. We have like... Okay, he's going past here. I should just end the turn. Yeah, I'm going to end the turn. I don't think... I get to save 3 spell mana. And just by playing the Legion Rearguard, which doesn't affect his board, but gives him the option to attack again, is not something I want him to do. So let's... We have 12 mana in total. We have 9, 10, 11 mana in our hand, so we can play everything. Start off with the Legion Rearguard, see what his response is at first. Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna play the Darius. Hopefully he doesn't have removal for the Darius in hand. Nothing. Okay. So, how does this work? This is only getting like maybe 1 damage. I could get more. So I could get 4 off here. 4 off here, plus another 3, so 7, so he'd be at 8. This goes up to a 10 attack, but he could block with 3, so I could possibly be 1 damage off.
The Legion waits.
I think we want to attack here. See what he does to this. If he doesn't block the myth race to my Darius, I can actually get lethal. And this is going to trade both of our boards mainly anyways. He can't actually kill the Darius, so... Okay, so this is going to be 4 damage. This is hitting for plus 3, plus 6. So it's 1, 4, 10, 5, plus a 7. This should be lethal actually.
Strength above all.
Unless he has the last card in his hand does something. Yeah. He might just have like a black spear in his hand. Oh no, it's playable. Possibly like a assassin? Nope. Okay, it's just a concede. Nice.